prescription, it's our goal to fill that prescription economically and accurately. Pharmacist Mark Harville at Northgate, Dave Tanner at Baker's Downtown, and owner Ashley Tanner keep computerized records, bill insurance claims, and furnish tax records. For citywide delivery, call Baker's Downtown. For area-wide delivery, call Northgate Pharmacy next to Northside.
The health of your family is our main concern.
Back at Rothrock Stadium. With the score now, JCM 7, Dyersburg nothing on the strength of a 6-yard run by Alvin House.
Tell you what, that was a very impressive drive by JCM. I mean, if you're right, you know, we're talking about Hooks' game plan. It could be 21-0 the way JCM looked on that last drive. It was just
how many plays did you?
Bang, bang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 plays, and
as usual.
Yeah, as usual. As long as we don't have to add 3 and 2, I'm in good shape. Cougars approach the football, squib this one along the ground right down the middle, picked up back at the 15-yard line, back up the middle of the field to the 25, and out near the 30-yard line come the Trojans of Dyersburg. Montrell Mann Jr. brings it back for the Trojans, and Dyersburg will start with pretty good field position. We'll call it the 29-yard line.
I'm sure Coach Hooks would like to have another long drive, score right before halftime and go in.
Well, let's see if they can accomplish that. We have 1:26 left in the first quarter of play here from Rothrock. Cougars on top of it, 7-0. Long count again by Chipper Price. Gives it off over the left side.
Good tackle.
Stood up at the 30-yard line and nothing doing there.
Number 40, Anthony Hicks, in there to meet him at the line for no gain.
Ball carrier for Dyersburg that time is Robert Powell, a junior, 5'9", 146-pounder. Brandon Holloman checks out of the ball game for the Trojans. Coming in for JCM is Kerry Cobb, 44. Wide receiver split to the top of the formation. Wide side of the field is Montrell Mann Jr. Chipper Price at quarterback counts him down. Going to throw, and I think it might have been tipped, Michael.
It was almost intercepted.
An understatement, you're saying.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
At any rate, knocked down, incomplete. Dyersburg tries to go to the air with that one. Make it 3rd and 9. Here it is again. Let's see if we can catch a hand.
Watching the hand. There. Oh.
There it is, right there.
Oh, but there's a man that almost caught it.
Batted twice.
Twice.
Incomplete once.
That's true.
3rd down and 9 from just across the 30-yard line. Dyersburg in their own territory. Price again with that long count, trying to get the Cougars to jump. A lot of movement on the left side, but all. Now I think Dyersburg pulled a little early.
Everybody went.
I would say they were going right with that one.
I do. It's hard to sit there. You know, you come into, if you notice the quarterback calling the hut, 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 hut. You know, you're used to going on the first or second sound if you're a lineman. You don't have to think very much. Just the second sound, you go with the first. When you get up there, you hear 3 or 4, and you're sitting there tense, ready to explode. You know, it's hard to keep holding that. You know what the count is, but the body just doesn't respond always.
Doesn't respond to the mind sometimes. Back it up to the 25-yard line. 3rd and 14 after the penalty. Quick count this time. Pitch it right side, hitting the backfield, and down he goes back near the 21-yard line. And read well in defense pretty well by JCM's Jermaine Grimes that time.
Yeah, that's going to be a loss of about 4 yards.
make that 14 seconds left here in the first quarter of play. Dyersburg with a 4th and long situation. It looks like the clock is going to run out before they get this one off. There's the horn. That's the end of the first quarter of play with a score. JCM 7, Dyersburg nothing. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
When your needs are metal, you need Jackson Metal Services. By purchasing from leading metal producers, Jackson Metal Services offers competitive prices on prime quality metals such as steel, aluminum, and stainless steel, and can offer 24-hour delivery to your location. Complete metal processing from Jackson Metal Services includes shearing, drilling, multiple head plate burning to wheel abrading, and automatic saw indexing. We'll help you with those hard-to-find items. Jackson Metal Services, serving Jackson and surrounding areas with metal when you want it.
New Wave Electronics, the pros to know in audio and video.
We are back at Rock Stadium inside the TR White Sportsplex for our Friday night high school game of the week. Charles Dawson at field level, Mike Singleton and Jimmy Duke up top for the TR TV crew. Dyersburg to boot it away. A low spiraler coming down across midfield, picked up at the 45-yard line, and back to the midfield stripe, and down he goes. And JCM will put it in play with about a half a field length to go.
But still, good field position at the 50. Of course, now Dyersburg is doing well. You know, that time they didn't on their offense. You know, 3 yards, 3 downs, and a punt.
And the penalties hurt them again.
Yeah, but, you know, they got to play some defense. This JCM, you know, this ripping off 6-7 yards per carry will kill you. It'll make for a long night for the Trojans.
That was Melvin Henning, number 2, that brought the kickoff back for the Cougars. 1st and 10 from midfield. Bryant, quick drop, shoots it across, got his man inside the 45, down to the 40, still on his feet, stood up, and finally knocked down at around the 37, 38-yard line. Anthony Hicks, number 40, the ball carrier.
It's kind of a low pass, but, you know, he made a good move after he caught it. And then the first Dyersburg tackler, watch this, a low pass. Watch, he puts a good move on number 40 there, and these first tacklers are just not bringing these JCM runners down. Just good second effort.
It appears that they're trying to hit them too high, and they're a little bit outweighed, and that's not a good combination.
8 pounds or so, I would say.
8 pounds or so. 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. JCM with the football. Right side into the secondary and down near the 30-yard line go the Cougars. Montague Hayes, 30. The ball carrier for JCM again. Checking in now is Michael Carr.
Montel Mann, Jr. for Dyersburg, along with others on the tackle.
Mark the ball at the 32-yard line. JCM with a 2nd and 4 after a 6-yard carry. Wide receiver split to the top side. The wide side of the formation is Keith Span. Bryant.
Keeper.
Going to keep it, cuts back up inside, and not much doing there. Might have gotten down inside the... Well, he may be closer than I thought. My yardage markers are messed up here.
It was a good defensive play by Gerard Webb, number 52 for Dyersburg. Keep that from becoming more than it did.
Let's see what I think they're going to bring the chains across to check this one out. It was closer than first anticipated. Here they come.
So you think it's 9 or 11?
I think it's 9. I think it's going to make it. Nope, missed it by what, half a foot? Charles, how does it look? You're right down there in the area.
Well, about half a foot's about right.
All right, sounds good.
So this might get it home, are you?
3rd and 1. I think it's less than 1 for the JCM Cougars. Ball at the 28-yard line. Here you see a good shot of the JCM Cougar band. We'll see their halftime routine at halftime. Looking forward to that.
Immensely.
Turn the sound up and get into that one. Short yardage situation on 3rd down now with 10 minutes left here in the second quarter of play. 7-0 Cougars. Straight ahead, Bryant leans it forward and slides up over the pile.
I believe
that
that's
should
going
be
to
enough.
give it to him.
David Bryant calls 14, and a 1st down is picked up by the Cougars. They move the sticks forward over there.
Be a little mix-up on what they want to run this time, though. Getting signals in from the coach.
Cougars break the huddle now. They send one receiver to the wide side of the formation, that being Span. Motion out of the backfield now. Bryant to throw, got a man across the middle, complete, hit, bounces off of 2 tackles, now finally ridden down inside the 20, and again, maybe near the 1st down.
That's that same play they ran a while ago on 1st down that they picked up the good yardage on.
Anthony Hicks again, the receiver on that play. Here it is.
Same play they did a while ago. Let's see if the same man was guarding him. Number 40. No, yeah, number 40 again. Yep. It's going to be a long evening if they run that on 1st down every time for number 40 for Dyersburg. Same play, and it looks like you're going to pick up the first down this time again, Jimmy.
Chris Rutherford in the game now for JCM, 77. I think they, nope, missed it again. Less than a foot again. And it'll be another short yardage situation. Second down and short this time for the JCM Cougars from the 18-yard line. Let's see what they choose to do on the short yardage down this time, as Bryant called his own number before, picked it up.
They'll get a second down here, though.
Carr over to the left end slot now. Going to pitch it back, coming to the near side, cut back up inside is Henning.
Oh, good
bounces
move.
off of 2 tacklers, 3 tacklers, still going. Got some shirt, got some touchdown. JCM, Melvin Henning with all kinds of effort.
I tell you what, I'm impressed with the JCM running backs tonight. That was just a good second effort from the cutback that he made inside to turn upfield all the way. Watch him. He makes his cutback up here, makes a good cut
there
to lose number 10, and then from then on, he's just at a tearaway jersey. He'd been in there 5 minutes earlier.
That was the, there you see the PAT up and good. The score now, JCM 14, Dyersburg nothing. We'll return to CR White Sportsplex after these words.
Soccer apparel and gear, especially tops, shirts, and sports bags by Umbro, athletic t-shirts, jerseys, shoes, caps, socks, and team uniforms, trophies, plaques, and great engravable gift items, computer design embroidery of your design or company logo, silk screening from design to finished product, Greek apparel for college fraternities and sororities, all from Singleton Sportswear and Awards in the Galleria.
Living legends of the sports world come to life with sports impressions, interpreted by the world's greatest sports artists, reproduced in the finest bisque porcelain available from the collectible corner at the Old Country Store. You too can be a part of the world of sports memorabilia, collectibles with sports legends of the past and present, baseball, football, and coming soon, basketball legends of the NBA. Sports impressions, memorabilia collectibles inside Jackson's Old Country Store.
Deep kick in Dyersburg on the return. Cut it back up the middle and hammer it out near the 25-yard line, where the Trojans of Dyersburg will try to fire up that offensive unit and move a little football downfield. They trail it now here in the second quarter of play by the score of 14-0.
That was Derek Williams, number 10 on the tackle. With these special team fellows there do.
Little mic check there. Now it's working okay. 8:20 left here in the first half of play. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, the JCM Marching Cougar Band, brought to you by the Village Inn Pizza Parlor. And a timeout is going to be called. Charge this one to JCM, and we'll take a commercial break with a score of 14-0. Cougars on top. Stay with us.
Those folks up the road have a good car insurance agent, and they told their neighbors. These folks told their neighbors that same agent was good for life and health insurance, too. And this family recommended the same agent to insure their neighbor's home. Why do so many people end up buying all their insurance from a State Farm agent? Ask a neighbor.
State Farm is there.
For all your insurance needs, call Ron Darby at 668-1505.
The temperature never drops below Xerex. That's very important to remember at a time like this, when your car has been sitting idle, when it's very dark and very deserted and very cold. Oh, thank heavens, you did remember Xerex antifreeze. The temperature never drops below Xerex.
Xerex antifreeze coolant is everyday low priced at $3.95 a gallon from your neighborhood motor parts and bearing store with 5 convenient Jackson locations.
We are back at Rothrock with 8:14 left here in the first half of play. Dyersburg with a 1st and 10 situation from their own 24-yard line. They trail by 14. Chipper Price again on that long count. They try the right side of the JCM line. Absolutely.